Welcome back to the channel. Today we have got Hachette Parkworks Build the Terminator. We're on issue 20 and we're doing some components for the dual motor in this issue. So let's get a look in the magazine first. In the magazine you get your contents page, so cross-reference your parts, make sure you get these parts in there because you don't want any of these missing. We get our assembly pages. Our Sci-Fi Cinema Legends is the Andromeda strain. And the real world science is an imagining of a black hole and what's coming up in next week's issue. So let's get these parts open and start building. Okay, so we've got our parts out of our packaging. We get two different types of screws. We get 2x4 and 2x6mm screws in this one. We get some metal brackets and we get this plastic casing that we're going to use to hold our motor in place. We're also going to need to bring back in our head and obviously our motor. So starting off, we're going to need this bit here, and we're going to be using this area here, marrying up with this bit here. So in this one we're going to need the shorter screws, the 2x4mm screws. We need 3 of them in here. So let's get one of them loaded up now and get that located in place. So I'll just go down this end one. That's one in. Now let's try the other one. The screws are going in very nicely. Not much effort needed really to do these up at the moment. Right, last one. And last one. Oh, it just fell off. Hold on, there we go. Put the last one in. Just like that. Make sure nice and tight. They don't need to be super tight or nothing. But that is that step done. Right, okay, so we've got our 3 screws in there. Now we're going to need our motor. To get your wires, make sure they're nice and flat. You don't want them tangled. Push them to the side here. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be pushing this in here, getting it located in. Make sure your wires are not caught anywhere. And you're going to be taking this little black piece and putting it over the top here. And this is going to be held in. Is it with the longer screws or the shorter screws? Let's find out. This is the longer screw. Let's take 2 of them. 1, 2. Double check, make sure it is the longer screw and not the short screw. Yeah, the longer screws. And secure that in place. Just get one in for now. I'm going to tighten that up in a moment. So let's get the other one in. There we go. Nice and easy. Make sure that this is still engaged. Just like that. This last thing you want is to build all your head and the jaw bit is not in place where it should be. Okay, so we've got this part in and it's holding our motor all nicely. Make sure there's no wires in the way because you don't want to catch one of these with the brackets and damage your cable. So you've got 2 of these little brackets. One's got L on it, one's got R on it. We want the one with the L on it first. I'm going to place that over here. Make sure this is out of the way. Like so. There's a little location pin on the top of this bracket. There we go. Now we're going to want to take a 2x4mm screw. Let's get that loaded up and ready. I want to put this in the front, but we want to go in through the back here. Like that. So we've got something like that That's much better. I'm going to do exactly the same for the back. So we need a 2x4mm screw. Screw that in place on the back. There we go, that's that one in. Now all we need to do is exactly the same, but for the opposite side. So let's get the opposite side in. And locate that on, just like that. So we need another 2x4mm screw, and we're going to lock that in down there. Make sure you're coming in from the back and not the front, because if you put it in the front, I think we might not be able to put the front of the head on, I don't think. And that's that one in. So it should have something like that. No screw heads on this side, they're both in the back. And lastly, let's get our last screw in. Screw that in place. There's not much resistance with these screws, they are going in very nicely, and that is what you should be left with. So we want the one LED coming out each side, the one for the motor for the eyes coming out the right hand side, and also this one. So yeah, that seems to be it for now. Yeah, that's it for now. So join me next time. Let's have a look at the next issue. In the next issue, we are additional components for the head, and then we assemble a new joint. So join me then. That'll be out next Wednesday. Next Monday we've got issue number 12, I believe, of the DeLorean. That'll be up Monday. So make sure you join me for that. If you haven't already, like, comment and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next time.